Alright, so I'm gonna make something for this camera. So, let's see here. What does the camera need? Right here, 12 volt. We need 12 volts to get this camera running, which we already have for this wall wart plug. That works fine. So I'm like, let me build a 12 volt battery operated supply. Basically just a battery pack. This is what I use for my VHS camera, but we're going to use it for this one. For now. And the best part is, I can easily take it out when I need it. Because I salvaged this from the Ami movie, because that camera was a piece of shit and I couldn't fix it because it kept, I don't know, the capacitors that were surface mounted were not easy to get to. So, let me show you what this can do. So, first things first, this tape is not good. This is just a prototype. I'm not using the box anymore, because, yeah. But, okay. And if we look, also if you hear a weird ringing sound, my battery's charging. Oh, wrong way. So, yeah, the fan powers on through the switch. This is to save power and to turn off the camera that way. I guess that could work. To me, I think it's running too fast. I don't know if that's 12 volts or what. I don't know, but, yeah. So, let me show you. So, here's the fan. And here is the rig. Right there. Power goes to, I think, pin 3. Yep. Pin 3 has the positive from the battery. Pin 2, this one right here with the red wire, goes to the fan. And the negative part goes from the battery to the pin 1. And then negative connects to pin 1 too of the battery. And that's how you get a switch operated power supply. Now if it is it too much voltage, I don't know. Let's figure that out now. It's best I figure that out because yeah, that's not gonna be fun. The thing about this stupid box is I could do this. That goes from there. And let's put it to 20 volts. Anyway. That isn't right. We're on DC. Fine, 200 volts. What is this thing running at? Oh, 10.3. So we're running at 10.3 volts through that switch. That's not good actually. That shouldn't be running that low. Yeah, 10.3. I don't know if you see that. Oh yeah, you can. So 10.3, that's too low kind of. .33. That's kind of too low, but we'll see what the camera thinks once we get that connected. But 10.23. So we got 10 volts left on the battery. Let's take out the battery, see how much volts we got left on it. This battery might need to be charged. Damn it. 11.36. 11.3. I think it needs to be charged. To be honest, let's see. To be honest, yeah, we should charge that. And let's take this out. So, I'm not making a box for this. I already have a plan of how I'm doing this. Let's just unscrew this washer, and I'll show you what I'll be doing. So, we need all this. Okay, so this is all wired correctly. This goes to the camera. You know the drill. So, and then you can see this goes into there. Now, I'm gonna wire this switch into one of these boxes. Control/audio video out unit. Well, video in unit. So we'll have the switch wired. We'll have the switch wired right here. Then we'll have video in and out. Video in, audio in right here. And the camera cable can come from here. And the power can come from here. I'll be drilling some pre-made holes for this. But, yeah. This might actually be really nice. And, pretty cheap. And the battery pack, it's safe enough. It's fine being by itself, like, in the open. You can actually do this. It's fine. And, all this will be going in a bag. Hopefully. Well, last Christmas. I'm pretty sure all this could fit in here. So we got the battery pack. That could go like that. Because, you know. No. That can go like that. And, this box can just fit in there like that. And if I like this design so much, I will gladly make a box for it. Gladly will. That is. So, yeah. That goes in like that. I don't know if I can, Oh, look at that. Oh, sweet. So I can make it stand up if I wanted. Oh, and in here I could fit other things like cables and shit. If there's any, no, there's nothing in there. Perfect. So I could do that. I could have it like that. And have the box. And maybe have the cables spaghettied in here. And then the wires can come out like this. That's actually not bad. I'll do it. I'll gladly do it. Okay. Now, let's get some holes drilled in this. Well, that didn't work, but I found this. It'll do. And I think it'll fit. Yeah, it'll fit. It'll fit perfect. Now I just have to get out this. Oh, damn, there's a lot of cat hair in this. Oof. You know the drill, just rip these out, because perfect. Just needs a let's clean this up a little bit here. Much better. Let's ugh. Ah, perfect. Easy serviceable. Can lock it. That'll do. So, oh. Actually, we'll leave that. That'll do. These things are too brittle. As you see, they just crack. Alright, let's, try this again. Alright. Look at that. That looks good. Except for that, that's just a little bit of an error, but perfect. Now, these can gladly fit. Ah, look at that. That just looks stunning. This, weirdly enough, I don't know why, but this one cracked. Sucks. It sucks. It cracked in the ass. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So we got the outs. Now why I have it like this is just in case this camera breaks. This DV camera breaks in the future. I could basically connect it to VCR and use it that way. But this is only temporary until I get my VCR for this thing. But yeah. So let's put the switch in next. This is going to turn on and off the battery. And it don't fit. Lovely. Alright, stand by. I gotta make the hole bigger. Alright, let's try that again. Up. Up. Might need to screw it in a little bit here. But I think it's gonna fit. Nope, it don't fit. Stand by. Hole's not big enough. Alright. I think it fits now. Perfect. Okay. Now we have that. Let me put the nut down and let me tighten it. Perfect. Okay, so we got the on-off switch for the battery, video in, audio in, and yeah, this is gonna be good. And I think it'll all fit inside here. We can only hope, at least. Yes, and let's just cut these wires, because that will be for the camera. Perfect. So we got the battery, we got its control box here, and yeah, looking good. Now we just need to cut out a hole here. A hole here and a hole here for the video cables. And a hole here for the connector that goes to the camera. We should have a working system. Hopefully. That's gonna be a hard one though. But it will be good. It'll work good. Now, so let's wish I had a Dremel. I would Dremel, but I don't. So You should. Yeah, I should drill a hole in there. That's what I should do. Drill a hole. Alright, be right back. Alright, now we have every hole I need. So this is where the cable comes in. This is where the battery pack comes out. This is the power switch for the battery, and this is the video and audio in cable input. So let's put the switch back in. Definitely gonna need that to make this a working system. Come on. There. Now we have a on-off switch mounted in the case, and these go to the camera, and this will go, well, basically out of here. It's just, you know, just cut there. Gorgeous. Wow, okay, so that works. These power cables will be when the cable gets in here, so we tuck those away. Those away in the box. And looky there. So we got the battery, the switch, the video and audio inputs. Oh, looks good. Let's just add some strain relief to this. That's okay. I don't have my zip ties. Oh well, this is enough strain relief. It's not really going anywhere. So let's So this is the cable, and if we're lucky, it should fit probably snugly in here. If it doesn't, I'll have to move the switch a different way. So let's get this all set up. Okay, here we go. Okay, so holy shit. We got power. try this son of a bitch. Boom. Okay, battery. I'm just feeling everything to make sure. Oops. Yeah, battery is low, but it works. So, let's charge this damn thing here. Okay, so this is actually probably gonna work. Now I should make it safer though. Let's charge our little battery here. Hopefully I can charge this. Hopefully it doesn't fucking break. Okay. Battery. Where is it? Okay. Let's charge. Yes! Okay. Let that charge. Meanwhile, this box is actually gonna work. Wow. I'm impressed with myself. So, it didn't kill my camera. It just, the battery's very low. We all know how that is. So, let's just, let's just make sure we're okay here. What I want to do is electrical tape these. I think what I might do is, hell, I might. If this works so good, and it doesn't mess up, I'm actually going to make this a permanent solution until I get the VCR, which will be Christmas. Because I want to film movies with this. I'm actually planning on making some bloopers, like 60 themed type movies, making some of my own type of commercials. This camera ain't bad with color. The color is actually close enough to a CCD, solid state image sensor, which is interesting. But yeah, let's just hope that battery charges. What the fuck was that? Who the fuck hit my door? Idiot. Okay. Alright, let's put some electrical tape around that, because the last thing I need is that to short the video. Put some electrical tape around these video cables because I don't want them shorting to each other. That wouldn't be fun, and that would more than likely kill the camera if it shorts the power. And I want to make this camera's life a lot simpler and safer by, I mean, not having metal to metal things in here. Hopefully these connectors work. I mean, I made them myself, so perfect. So let's do that and put that in there and oh, perfect. So oh, lovely. That's a cable. There. Oh, lovely. Okay. Perfect. So there we go. Got that in, got the battery. Sweet. Okay, oh, first thing, okay. Need super glue. I need to super glue these in place, because, you know. If this works really well, this is a permanent solution to my problem. Let's make sure. Let's just let that dry. So this is how it's going to be wired. Cable goes there. Each cell gets a and guess what? You can actually use this as the VCR portion. Like I could record this camera to this camera easily. That's what I'm gonna do. So this will be the recording device, the VCR, that captures and records the video from the camera and onto my computer. Hopefully, if I'm lucky, I can get out that. Nope, never mind. It's dark. Oh well, it's okay. Gotta let that dry around the connectors so I don't break them or plug something in so hard that it basically breaks the cable. Yep. So yep, just let that sit in there. This just goes to show you that you can literally build anything. Pretty much. Ooh, don't want that shorten out to something too. Let's we'll just let that sit. Alright, stand by. Still, done. Let's see what volts we got off of this still. Oh, let's see. Still a bit warm, but 13.42. That's 13.42 volts. Here we go. There we go. Sweet. Sweet. Look at that. Oh shit. So we actually got power going to the camera from here. Sweet. Now I could actually use this for portable use. Wow. Oh my god, I cannot believe I did this. And it works perfectly with it. Oop. All right. We're recording off of recording off of the Zenith video camera from 1981. I'm using this as a recorder, and it actually works. The battery's in here. It's semi-warm. There's a scope. Have a look in the scope. Here's the scope here. Okay. I think in here actually. Here's. Now, as you can see, you can get a really big appreciation for modern day cameras, because this is what you got back in the day. If you were filming at night, your video would look like this. You need a lot of light to get one of the cameras happy. The camera came in. It's not getting on anymore. It's in charge. This is basically just a stock room. Can't see that. Here's the reel-to-reel. Very nice. Here's me in the camera. Very lovely.